morning. I just think about terms and what's going on with families today and how people look at it. And normally I would try to keep things as real as possible. Years and years ago, you never heard of the term church family. You never heard of the terms church family, first lady, and all these other titles that people put up on things. Church family was established simply because it separates you from your real family. We got to be careful. We got to be careful with that. Got to be careful with that. And the reason why families were more successful years ago, especially families that were very church going, is because the people that went to that church were all family. Sometimes it was 3 generations in that church. I know some churches down here in South Carolina that families and families and families of families went to that church. So it was no reason for us to call those people our church family, because those were our family. But now what people do, they can go wherever they want to for worship. So by them being able to go where they want to for worship, you find yourself in other people's families' church. So you're the only one there. So they had to get rid of the just my family's church. You have to say my church family. But what's not encouraged is for, while you in your church family's church, for them to say what you should do to reestablish your family. You see, we got to identify first that that was a staple in the black community, to be able to go to a neutral place and congregate with your family. Okay, another thing, in a lot of cases, you had one place that you can go. And on Sundays was normally the day that was used where you just go and visit people, because you know your first cousins are at their mom's house eating. So you'll stop by their house because you know that they're there. Grandmothers played a real big role just a little while ago. They played a real big role because the grandparents' house was the house of meeting. Then when you get finished eating there, you go over to your great aunt's house. Your great aunt's house is your cousin's grandmother. You see, you go over there, and that's when you see your family. But what happens when grandmothers are no longer grandmothers? When the family is no longer family? Well, you stop the nucleus. You stop the very thing that kept the family strong, and you start to deteriorate. The next 10 years, you deteriorate even more. So I'm not discouraging anyone, I'm not discouraging church families. I'm just bringing awareness to where true happiness can very well be. True happiness are around people that know you. True happiness is around a clear heart, serving God in a pure state of mind, knowing that I have done all things that I could in this imperfect body that I could to make peace with people. This is Real Talk, folks. Y'all have a good day.